On July 6, 2022, me and my dad and a couple of his friends went on a trip to Gunung Padang, a megalithic site, an archaeological site that is famous for being really old. We departed from Padang station located in Bogor where we live, and we had to transit at Sukabumi for them to go to Lampagan station. As we transited, we stopped by a local mini market and I started picking up some trash to warm myself up because that's basically what I'm gonna do on top of the mountain later. Here I am testing out my Peggy and making sure it has an optimal grip strength. After waiting for a while for the transit train to be ready, we boarded the train and we were on our way to Lampagan station. As we arrived at Lampagan station, we rented a van to take us to the homestay, located at the Gunung Padang site itself. So I just woke up. We're now at Gunung Padang, and I'm preparing my trash picker, trying to tune it a little bit. So I just finished tuning my Peggy. It's at an optimal grip strength. I always like to have my equipment belt packed neatly so that I can use it when I'm traveling anywhere. So, and holster, nice, ready for action. Since it's gonna take a little while for us to get up to the hill to see the site, while you enjoy scenery of me picking up plastic trash as we go up, I might as well tell you a little bit about Gunung Padang. According to Wikipedia, Gunung Padang is a megalithic site located in Karyamukti, Champaka, West Java of Indonesia, southwest of the Regency seat, or 8 kilometers from Lampagan station, the station from which I was from. This site was built of earth and stone on top of an extinct volcano. It has become famous due to controversial carbon dating results, which, if they had been confirmed, would suggest that construction began as far back as 20,000 years BCE. In 2013, a geologist suggesting these dates, Danny Hilmanatawijaya, suggested that the site had been built as a giant pyramid by the inhabitants of Atlantis around 11,000 years before Christ. Okay, that's pretty much all I'm going to quote from Wikipedia. I'm not going to go into depth into the historical and scientific literature because that's not my expertise. I'm just here to appreciate culture and clean up in a place that is considered sacred by people to this day. If you're interested in alternate history possibilities, I suggest that you check out Graham Hancock, who actually quoted Danny Hilmanatawijaya when talking about Gunung Padang in the podcast he had with Joe Rogan. Unfortunately, while doing research for this video to back up my statement, it has come to my realization that Joe Rogan set private a bunch of videos that included Graham Hancock, namely episode 725. Essentially what I'm saying is you can't find that podcast anymore, but I'm gonna clip this video right here where Graham mentions Natawijaya.
I'm very privileged to have Dr. Danny Hilmanatawijaya here with us. Danny is the lead excavator of Gunung Padang, where work has been stopped since October 2014, most unfortunately, and Danny will join me on the stage to answer questions when we...
His main research is on the civilization of Göbekli Tepe and the possibility that there was a big cataclysm that happened 12,000 years ago, among other things. Critics among mainstream archaeology obviously consider these two to be somewhat controversial. What this place is still up for debate. So while research is being done, it's within our best interest to keep the stones in pristine condition. And that's all that I care about, really. This place, being a tourism site, brings concerns due to littering tendencies that come along with having crowds visit your place. One of the rules here is you're not allowed to sit on the standing rocks. According to Mr. Nanang, who is a juru pelihara, which is a person responsible for maintaining the area delegated by the government, who also happens to be a local whose grandfather also took care of this place, some of the stones that used to be upright are now lying flat because visitors sat on them. So yeah, you're not allowed to have a picnic here. Dilarang makan-makan. You're not supposed to eat in this site. So yeah, don't come up here expecting to have a picnic. You're coming here either for a religious experience or, understanding archaeology and, you know, anthropology and stuff like that. Now I'm beginning to clean up at the upper terraces. Also, I'm not really setting a good example. Here I'm cleaning up trash without gloves, with my hands. And yeah, that's because I'm a badass and I do badass things. And I get dirty. No, don't do that. Wear gloves, bro. If you're going to visit a place to specifically clean the place up, it's better for you to wear gloves. But, you know, I'm a badass, so this is what I do. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop. Here you can see I'm having difficulties taking this bottle cap out of the ground. So here I'm taking out my screwdriver to hopefully pry it out of the ground using my trash picker as a fulcrum. Here I am removing the soil stuck onto the inside of the bottle cap. Now the reason I do this is because whenever I pick up plastic trash, I try to separate as much soil, water, and organic material from the trash, from the plastic trash, because those are the three main contributors that make transporting trash heavy when it doesn't have to be. I headed south along the southwest perimeter when I encountered a mysterious hole. Oh my god. Yeah, this is probably some sort of a sewer drainage, something like that, and I see some pieces of trash. Maybe I can try to clean that up. Oh my god, that's so creepy. This is so creepy, bro. Okay. I see a piece of trash here. Oh my god, bismillah. Okay. Okay. Doritos. How'd that get there? Okay. Okay, this is really weird. First of all, people here in the rest areas don't sell Doritos. This must be brought here. I mean, this is just my assumption. Must be brought here by tourists. Let's study this. 11th of October 20 what? Does it mean 2020 or 20 something? I don't know. Has it faded away? I don't know how to read these things. I don't know. In retrospect, maybe the vendors could have been selling Doritos at the time, so there's really no basis towards my assumption. But the point being is that snacks, you know, are definitely stuff that tourists brought here. That's it, okay. I'm not gonna hang out here for any longer. I don't know, there's probably gonna be a snake. Let's explore this place. Oh shit, something moved. Okay. That might have been just me, okay. This is creepy, bro. By the way, if you guys like horror stories, follow my friend West Meets East Indonesia, Aaron Griffin. He's a really fun content creator. You gotta watch his stuff, but this is not his channel, so no, not you're not gonna find that kind of stuff here. I walked back to the main terraces after moving on from the hole. Here I am now on level 4, which Mr. Nanang refers to as the terrace of testing. There are certain areas where you should take off your shoes at because it's considered a holy ground. There was not that kind of requirement for this particular place, but I did it anyway because, you know, why not? I scanned the area using a zigzag pattern until I find some pieces, very small, undetectable from afar. Ah, I found a piece. Okay, I see you. This is what is this, paper? Yeah, it's definitely has a whitener on it. Plastic straw. The same kind you find in the video Or there's a turtle being stuck, having it stuck in its nostril. Again, I'm sorry for not wearing gloves, guys. Shouldn't do this. Again, a PET bottle. Bottle. I have the time to separate it now. I like this bottle. This bottle is really easy to compress. We will now dispose of the trash in this designated location. So, this is where the trash is sorted, and I was advised by Mr. Jainal yesterday to, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out the PET bottles over here. Now I'm going to weigh the trash that we collected, excluding the PET bottles. Lay it down on the floor to calibrate it to 0. 1.4 kilograms. There it is. 1.4 kilograms. Not bad. After disposing the trash to the designated collecting site, I walked downhill to the nearest post where I met with the members of Pokdarwis, or Kelompok Sadar Wisata, the people who run the place. All of the members of Pokdarwis that I met were locals, and they've been living here since they were little kids. Definitely invested a lot of their time and efforts into making this place what it is today. We had a somewhat in-depth talk about waste management there, and from what I've heard, this is also something that they've been struggling with for a long time. As of now, the best thing they can do to the trash is to burn it and sell the recyclables, i.e. the PET bottles. Whereas official government transports that go to the TPA, or the landfill, run by the government, is very, very far away at Cianjur. According to the people from Pokdarwis I met, the government's environmental services trucks only transport trash from Gunung Padang to Cianjur landfill once a year. I would like to come back someday to help a little here and there, but for now, it's time to go home. Here's a bonus clip for you. On the way home, at the transit station, I had this incredibly embarrassing moment.
Bruh.
That was kind of embarrassing. 9 times out of 10, whenever I try to do something cool in public, it works out. There's always that 10% when things go absolutely embarrassing, and I am fine with that because in the end of the day, I love what I'm doing. And that's all for today, folks. And as always, Santa.